with everything happening in the world, the Black Lives Matter movement. All money made from this video will go into the Black Lives Matter Foundation. You can sign a petition, link down below. Reason being, this is not just random, but this video does tackle some race issues and stuff to do with race, so I don't want to profit from anything like that. Let's get right into the video. Now, while I was editing this video, Nagato ended up hitting me up with Ignite, of course. I was like, let me talk to him. We talked a bit. Basically, he was saying I was doing this for views and all that stuff. You know, what comes with views is money and all that jazz. But basically, we ended up talking a bit, and at the end of the day, I ended up asking, does me making this video bother you? And he says, of course. But here's the thing, why would you care about me making a video if it's not true? You know what I mean? Why would you go out of your way to talk to me if you knew it wasn't true? And he says it's a direct attack to people. Obviously not. It's criticism. I mean, I know what your goal is, and definitely for when, for example, I made a video critiquing a public video YouTuber's made. You purposely did it with hate. You purposely had an intention, which I'll get into later in the video, to start drama. And then he says, you coming out at people's private jokes, basically admitting it. And then he says, which I don't even know if R2, but anyways, also, you knew that shit we say in the group because usually the people there are friends with each other. So he's basically admitting it happened. And then look what he says here, which again, don't even know if this is what you're saying is true. Basically, he's saying it's true unless you screenshot this and record it, then it's not true. While we were also talking together, I told him what the first thing they said. I want to see his reaction to see if he's taking this seriously or not. I proceeded to say it, and basically what Nagato ends up saying is, we're not racist because half our group is Latino, and we can be able to get a job, and we aren't racist because I'm Middle Eastern. Basically, in his head, if you're a minority, or if you're a person that's colored, you can't be racist, which is absolutely insane. And then look, Ignite makes a joke saying he's black. Of course, they're not taking this seriously. And yeah, leave it here. I have the whole thing for proof if you guys want to see it. Alright, I want you guys to watch this video while also taking everything into account. I don't want you guys to just like or dislike because you know me or you know them and yada yada yada. I want you guys to look at the evidence, and if you disagree, that's fine. I don't really care. But if you do agree, I just want to have a discussion down below. And Nagato, I want you to respond seriously to this. I don't want you to just say, oh my god, lol, all caps, or just make a joke out of it on Twitter like you usually do. If you're a man, you'll fess up and do the right thing. I would like to bring up the fact that this video will most likely get dislike bombed. Now, I would suggest for you to watch the entire video before making a rating, and if you then still disagree or for some reason want to hate, that's fine, as long as you sit down and watch the full video. It will 100% get dislike bombed, but I really want to make this video. I've been putting it off for a while, and let's just jump right into the video. Alright, and in this video I'll be talking about a bunch of YouTubers I've dealt with and experienced, not the community itself. I guess it is the community if I'm talking about the YouTubers. Now, of course, in this video, while recording, I'm going to be speaking about YouTuber's, Darkskin Gaming, Kabuki, Shiny S. I've experienced everything with those, and of course, the actual important part of this video, the meat, the juice, the potatoes, the Dash Grand Cross YouTubers. This means Nagato, Chiroko, Simply Casual, Aoiki, and even the Photoshopper / YouTuber Sora. Alright, and I believe no better place to start than the man himself, Darkskin Gaming. Now for Darkskin, I've never had an issue with him. I think his content is great. I think he's definitely up there in terms of Grand Cross quantity YouTubers. And of course, I've actually interacted with him way back in the blazing days. I even had a meme with him. I'll roll the clip right here.
Saved.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night I feel my leg, my arm, even my fingers.
Now the reason I bring up Darkskin is, of course, we go way back and I've interacted with him. But most importantly, he got hate on a Lilia video because he summoned for her. Now I understand Netmarble screwed up and they did some things, but people decided to, hey, Darkskin summoned on the Lilia banner, let's go ahead and dislike bomb his video. That's insane, that's ridiculous. There's two reasons I believe you watch a YouTuber. Now, of course, there's thousands of YouTubers doing Grand Cross videos, and there's a select reason why people watch your videos and why they don't. Now, I think the most important is number one, popularity. Now, go up right now and search up 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. Who's the first YouTuber you see? Of course, Nagato, because he is the most popular, and some people, or I should say majority of people, will just look at the first thing they see, click on it, and subscribe. Now, that's the biggest reason I believe. Second reason is personality. Now, people watch Darkskin because of his personality. Other than YouTubers like Nagato, they watch him for his personality, and Joshverse as well. You know, whatever, it's personality. And actually, one more I'd like to point up on is quantity. Now, quantity of videos is very important. The more videos you push out for a mobile game, the more people will watch them because they just love their phone game. Like, what can I say? Now, Darkskin does that. Nagato does that extremely well. But I don't understand why you'd go onto his video and dislike because of his summoning video. First of all, he's a creator. He wants to create videos. He wants to summon. That's his thing. What if he just wanted the unit? You know, you can't stop him. And secondly, once again, it's his personality that people are watching him for, right? So why would you go out of your way to dislike a content creator for creating content on a game he's covering on his channel? This honestly blew my mind. I was kind of confused. It was pretty funny. Now, I understand people were like, he didn't bring up the fact that Lilia did this, that he just summoned. Even though in his video, a gazillion times, Darkskin said, I would skip this banner, I would skip this banner, I would not summon for this banner. He himself does not have control of the game. He might be part of the partner program, but he's not like, okay, let's just scam the players. That's not him, bro. That was just ridiculous to me. I just wanted to point this up in this video to prove to you that people have a mob mentality. And brings me to my next person, which is, I guess, Kabuki. Now, as for Kabuki, of course, I love this man. Watched him since Naruto Blazing. Honestly, great YouTuber. He covers mostly PvP content, and we have had our squabbles here and there, but overall, I think Kabuki is the best YouTuber for Grand Cross. He puts the most effort. As far as I know, of course, there could be someone out there going crazy on edits and stuff. I wouldn't know. But I do believe Kabuki, with his amazing commentary, his gameplay, sometimes his guides, he's overall a hilarious person. I love his content. Now, we've had squabbles before about him claiming me and Nagato copied his thumbnails, which of course was a bit on the crazier side, but I could see what he means, I guess, if you look at them side by side. And I did include him in my title as a joke in the Discord. But yeah, I go for like a radiant yellowish rainbow type of thing, and Nagato, I don't know how, but I guess he used the color blue. But besides that, I think Kabuki's an amazing YouTuber. Definitely watch him and watch Darkskin. They're up there, they're great. Kabuki's honestly hilarious. I love this guy. Yeah, and I guess this should bring me up to Shiny S. Now, I don't have much to say about Shiny S, but I did interact with him in a certain Discord that I'll bring up later. Very important, and mostly the reason I'm making this video. Now, I do believe Shiny S is a great YouTuber once again. You're like, Adam, what was the point of this video if everyone's such a great YouTuber? Shiny, respectful man, love him. Hope you're enjoying Japan, dude. I'm going to bring you up later, but I think right now I'm going to bring up someone that's been in the midst of this controversy. I can't even speak. Yo, Joshverse. Now, as for Joshverse, he's been in the midst of the controversy before, right? He's been hated on by the official Grand Cross Discord. You're not official, fam. But it's where the biggest Grand Cross YouTubers and the fans pool in and talk about the game. Okay, cool. Also, I do know they have a mob mentality, so this video is probably going to be disliked by them. So what's up, guys, if you're from that Discord? Hey, how's it going? But anyways, Joshverse said basically the most recent controversy was maybe you should skip Blue Demon Melee, but then he also says you shouldn't. Now, the thing is, he produced some counter arguments and some counters and all that, and it was all good. You know what I mean? Like, he was up there, he was just, it's his opinion. Once again, I'll go back to what I said. It's his opinion. You're watching the YouTuber for his opinion. You can go watch the video and dislike it. That does not matter. If you disagree, dislike the video. I don't care. Let's be honest here. It doesn't matter what he says. You can dislike, even if he's saying the truth. Now, my issue with this is the fact that Dash Grand Cross YouTubers, which of course, wow, I'll be bringing up later. Of course, I have some history with them. I've spoken to them personally. Decided to make videos clowning him For what reason was this necessary? God knows, right? Nagato woke up one day and tweeted on his Twitter. I'm not sure if it's still up there or not. I'll go ahead and check. I'll show it on screen if it still is. Time to start some drama. Right, now first of all, sending hate to a YouTube channel is completely against YouTube's terms of service. That will get you suspended, but I don't care about that. Realistically, respect the rules, but the issue is you are going out of your way, Nagato, even if you didn't want to send hate. You know your power, you know you're the biggest YouTuber, you know if you disagree with someone publicly on video, your fans will go and hate regardless of what you say. Why would you make a video bashing someone else's opinion if it's literally just an opinion? Now imagine this, imagine if YouTuber's had the subscribers and Nagato didn't. Nagato's just trying to make some YouTube videos, and imagine out of nowhere, everyone's like, okay, screw this guy, because YouTuber's said Nagato's ass, which means we should all jump him, and it might ruin his little community he had going, his fun. I don't know, man. I think this was way out of line. Not to mention Chiroko too. He did the same previously, making a video. And I have so much to talk about these guys. But I think right now, if I'm going to be talking about a YouTuber, it's probably the Dash Grand Cross YouTubers. Wow, I have so much to say about this particular group. It's ridiculous. Now I gotta go all the way back. This is when I started to make Attack on Titan tactic videos, right? So my guy Ignant was the biggest Attack on Titan tactics YouTuber, and he ended up quitting the game one day. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna be playing the game, blah, yada yada yada. He hits me up, hey, you want my account? And that's how me and Ignant really, hit it off and became friends. Now Grand Cross is near arrival. I've become a Black Clover Phantom Knights YouTuber. My channel is doing pretty well, and Ignant's like, hey Adam, I'm really close friends with Nagato and all those Grand Cross people. Do you want to join the Discord with us? It's just me, Ignant, Nagato, Awiki, Sora, Simply Casual, Chiroko, and a bunch of other YouTubers. It was just a bunch of YouTubers in there, right? We even had a Dokkan YouTuber in there. But basically, first day I get invited. I'm like, yo, this is pretty dope. You know what I mean? I have some of my favorite YouTubers in here. Nagato, I've been watching you since Blazing. This is amazing, right? So I joined the voice chat, and then later on they invite Mr. Game Freak, who also joins the voice chat. The first thing they ask me, right? Now, this is not cap. I can show you guys some semi-proof that, I hit them up, or hit one of them up, and the fact he didn't deny it, is proof alone. He even tried to change the subject, so I wouldn't make this video. But the first thing they say to me, you'll never believe this, right? Hey Adam, yo, what's up, dude? Where are you from? I'm like, okay, I'm from the Middle East. I can speak a little bit of Arabic, and I shit you not, literally the first thing they say to me is, oh, we don't consider you as a human being. That's literally the first thing they said, because I'm Arab, so that's racism right off the bat, right? But I'm not, I didn't really care at the time. I was crowded. I was like, oh my god, my favorite YouTubers. But then it started to get worse. Mr. Game Freak joins, they're like, what language you speak, blah, blah, blah. He just spoke, I think, Spanish, so it's all good. Nothing really happened there. Later on, this is later in the day, we're still on the call. This YouTuber slash Twitter man named Hero is kind of depressed on his Twitter. He's like, man, I've been having depression lately. I've been thinking about suicide. This is really bad, of course. And I was like, okay, we should stay away from this. Let him handle it. Let's not do anything, let's not interfere. Just let him live. Maybe he'll get some rehab or something. I don't know. What they say in that group chat is, why doesn't he just do it already? I shit you not. These guys really said, why doesn't he just do it already? Because he doesn't try enough on YouTube. And I was like, whoa, chill. Like, relax. He's going through something. I even remember saying, yo, chill. He could be going through some things. We're not really ones to judge. But straight up, it was Chiroko and Ignant. Sorry, Ignant, I don't really want to throw you under the bus because you are my friend, but I have to say what has to be said. They literally were to say, just do it. And it's not really funny. It's not a laughing matter. I don't really know how to talk about things like this publicly because it's a very touchy subject, but that's crazy. Okay. That's pretty freaking bad. Now, next thing is Sora. Sora basically is a photoshopper. He did Nagato's thumbnails for a while. Basically, Nagato commissioned Sora to do something for him, and they were telling me about it, and Sora taught me Photoshop and all that stuff so I could learn how to edit, right? my thumbnails. So thanks for that, Sora. I guess, right? They taught me some basics. Basically, Nagato told me, and Sora just admitted it straight up. He's like, okay, you wanna know what's funny? When Nagato first commissioned me, I thought he was French, so I purposely made it horrible. That's literally what he said. I'm not even joking. Sora straight up just tells me, okay, Nagato, I thought he was French, so I purposely did it shit. I purposefully make French people's commissions bad. That's racism, first of all. That's scamming as well. I was like, what the hell, dude? Okay. So that's why, at least from what Nagato told me at the end, he was like, that's why Sora does my thumbnails now. Now, this was before Grand Cross came out, a couple weeks, or maybe like 1 week beforehand. And I was like, okay, that's ridiculous. There's no way these guys have to be joking, but it turns out, no, he actually was not. I was like, you guys are funny. He's like, no, I'm actually not joking. So these guys, first of all, are racist, straight up, right off the bat. Sora scams people right off the bat. And I think now I'm going to bring up my history with Troco, maybe? Now, I don't know exactly what to say here, but when I first joined, Ignorant, as a joke, said, oh my god, it's the biggest Black Clover Phantom Knights YouTuber in here. And then Troco, I don't know why, but I think he was kind of salty for some reason. He was like, oh, don't worry, that game's going to die soon. It just came out. You're not going to be popular otherwise. Which, of course, I don't know if that really held true because my channel's still pulling in views. And if you're a Black Clover fan of mine, yo, what's up, man? You're dope. Right? So that's my first thing with Troco. Second thing I want to bring up is I got kicked from the group. And the reason I got kicked was unknown. But I believe, in my opinion, this is just speculation, I guess there'll never be a definitive answer to this, was because I didn't mesh well with the group. Now, I have screenshots and stuff with my talk with Ignorant. Basically, I was only in the voice chat whenever Ignorant was in the voice chat, and I never wasn't when I was not. They kicked me because I didn't mesh well. I'm like, okay, I don't really understand what it meant by that. I might have just been annoying, fair play, but Troco was also kind of the reason. He kicked me. He didn't like my channel at all. I could tell by the way he talked to me. He used to always talk to me in a very condescending tone. Always used to talk about, oh, it's only because you're new. It's only because you're new. So we're talking about this thing called CPM, which is how much YouTube pays you. I didn't know how good it was, but apparently the average is around 7, and mine was 12.32, which is around $12.32 per 1,000 views, right? Troco, of course, condescending tone. It's only because you're new. It's only because you're new. It's only because you're new. Don't worry, your channel won't be that good for long. So I'm okay. That's weird, dude. I'm chilling in class. Ignorant hits me up. They at me. They're like, Adam, you're being kicked. I'm like, okay. I'm sorry. I wasn't racist enough or anything. But before we got kicked, we had Shiny S. Now, Shiny S got invited the same day I did. He was doing a collaboration with Troco, and Shiny joined the voice call, and it was horrible. It was absolutely a mess. It was so toxic, it was ridiculous. It wasn't even funny. These guys were just dropping the N-word with a hard R. None of them are black as far as I know. But they were dropping the N-word with a hard R like crazy. They did not care. They were just calling everyone the N-word. They were just crazy, and Shiny was just quiet. And I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. Let me try to change the mood. So I was like, I know Shiny lived in Japan, and I'm sure he still does. And I was like, yo, Shiny, you trying to invite me to Japan? Like, what's up? Like, we can get it on. You know, like, it's a joke. I was trying to make it less racist. It was just horrible in that. It was just so toxic. And Shiny himself was like, wow, even after this, I'm never joining this voice chat again. It was ridiculous. It was crazy. The amount of bashing they did was insane. They're honestly horrible people, and they also did join Josh versus Server the first time the drama happened. They joined his voice chat. They streamed JoJo just to the Discord, and they just started dropping the N-bomb. Like, you can even ask someone in Josh versus Discord, I think it's DK. They just started dropping the N-bomb, just casually. Even though, you know, none of them are black, they were calling people the N-words, and they're like, we don't like the N-word. That's just ridiculous to me. Come on, you know. Oh, bro, that was ridiculous. The fact that these people were like this. It was so condescending. Basically, they told Hero to commit suicide. Sorry, Hero. I don't know if you're watching this video or not, but that's just how they were, man. I made sure to leave or, well, get kicked, and I detached them quickly. I realized what type of people they were. Sora would scam people, and if they were French, he would purposely make them bad. They called me basically not even a human because I am Middle Eastern. A lot of the things they said in there was Adam, Allahu Akbar. You know, they're trying to make these racist terrorist jokes, which is okay. I'm bro, I played Xbox, I played PlayStation. I've heard it a million times. You know, it was never funny. I never found it funny. But yeah, these guys were honestly up there in toxicity. Now, as for Simply Casual, I really had no issue with him. He was a great guy overall. He wasn't a bad person. Really, he did do some of the, you know, things I mentioned before, but when you were one-on-one with him, he was a very nice guy. I found no issue with him. Awiki, she's just the girl who does the website. Nothing bad with her. But they did ended up saying, oh my god, this other website is horrible. Let's all promote Awiki's because the other one has ads. Let's just shit on it. I'm like, okay, whoa, chill. Like, it's not that important. So they all put it in their name. And when I joined the server, they perma-changed, like, my nickname to the, not perma-changed, but they changed my nickname to the website because they wanted to promote it. They're like, everyone do it, which is fine. You're helping out a friend, right? But yeah, that's basically my experiences with the group. I'm gonna go ahead and hop on my conclusion here. Let me know what you guys think down below, and let's hop right into the conclusion. It's true. Overall, the community tends to be toxic, and while I was there were some great people, fun people. The one thing I really do want you guys to take out of this video was how toxic the Grand Cross group is, how they mistreat people, how poorly they treat people, and basically overall, I don't want you guys to send hate to anyone. I know that's kind of ironic because I told Nagato, hey, I know you don't want to send hate, but I don't feel like I have as much potential or as much fan power to send hate to people. So I just wanted to bring this out here. It was really getting on my nerves how they would just make beef randomly with Joshverse, or how they would just treat people. It was just horrible. I wanted to get this off my chest. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't know how well this video is going to do. It could be doing horrible. It could be doing well. I have no idea. But if you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my Twitch, and peace out, guys. Have a good one.